out.
Hello everyone, my name is Omotike, founder of Seamstress Lagos, and today we're going to be learning how to measure. So to learn how to measure, we're basically going to be needing a couple of things. A tape measure. Here I have with me a 120-inch tape measure. You can use a 60-inch tape measure and that's perfectly fine. You're going to need something to write with. So either you can use your phone or you can get just a paper and a pen. So we have on our measuring tape, we have two sides. We have the inches side and then we also have the centimeter side. I'm filming from Nigeria. We typically use the inches side here. So that's what we're going to be using for the purpose of this video. That is typically a UK size 10 to 12. So we're going to be measuring her today with the inches side, don't forget. So we're going to start with her bust measurement, which is basically the circumference and the biggest part of her bust. So this is 36.5 inches. So we're going to move over to her waist, which is the smallest part of her waist, and that's about 29 inches. We're going to move to the round of shoulders, which is just basically the circumference of her round of shoulder, which is 43 inches. Then we're going to move to her hips, the biggest part of her bum, which is 42 inches, right? And then we're now going to move to the bust point, which is basically from your shoulder here to where the nipple point is, and this is 11. We're now going to do the nipple to nipple. It's basically the distance between the two nipples, right? And then next we're going to do the under bust. A lot of people confuse under bust for round under bust, but it's actually different. So under bust is your shoulder here to where the bone of the bra is, where the iron of the bra is, right? And then your round under bust is basically the circumference of where you put the iron of the bra. So that's the round under bust. It's just below the bust and above the waist. Now we're going to do the half length measurement, which is from here basically to the waist, where we took the waist, the smallest part. So typically people measure half length to reach the navel, but it doesn't look flattering. So you can just take it a little bit, about 2 to 3 inches above the navel, and that should be fine for your half length. Then next we're going to do our blouse length. So it depends on your preferred blouse length. So it depends on what you're making. If you're making, for example, a crop top, you can leave it at your half length, or you want to make a blouse that is going to reach your hip side. So the next thing we're going to be measuring now is our sleeve length. So for the sleeve length, we're going to start with this. Our cap sleeve for her is about 4 inches. So it's basically your preferred measurement. This is short sleeve. This is elbow. This is 3/4, and this is wrist length for the sleeves. So it just depends on your personal preference. Then for the round sleeve, it's just going to be the circumference of her round arm. So this for this, then this for the elbow side, and this for the wrist side as well. But because of the ease of movement, when you want to measure for the elbow side, you can arc your hand like this and then measure it like this to just get the most accurate measurement. We're going to do the shoulder to the shoulder, so which is basically from here to here, and it's going to be this. So for her we have 16 inches, and then we're going to do back neckline. So how low you want your back to be depends on the type of garment you're making, your preference. So we're going to do our back waistline. So our back waistline is going to be from here to here. So basically from here to the deepest part of your back, right? So now we're going to be measuring our different lengths. We're going to start with our crotch length, which is from the navel to inside here. So your preference, like I said, so we're going to also do our inseam measurement, which is going to be from here basically to the floor. So if you want to wear heels with the particular trousers, you can either tiptoe or wear a pair of heels. Just capture the exact measurements that you prefer. So we're back again. So we're going to simultaneously be measuring for trousers and skirts, right? So we're going to start from here, the navel, or wherever it is you put your skirt. It's a personal preference thing at this point. So we're going to do mini skirt for her, which is about 15 inches. We're going to do above the knee, which is about 18 inches. We're going to do knee length, which is about 23 inches. We're going to do below the knee, which is about 29 inches. We're going to do midi, which is about 32 inches. We're going to do ankle, which is about 40 inches. And then we're going to do maxi, which is about 46 inches. So for your trousers and your skirts, for your maxi, you can just do whatever. She's wearing heels to kind of elevate her, because the outfits that she might want to wear, she might want to rock them with heels. So this is just her floor length measurement for her trousers, 45 inches. So we're going to be starting with our different dress length measurements. So unlike the trousers and the skirts that we started from the navel, for the dress we're going to start from the shoulder. So here we're going to have our mini dress. For when you're measuring for your dress length, you always have to make sure that you go above the breast, because if you go on this side, it's going to take out some measurements, right? So you have to go above the breast. So it's gonna go like this for our midi. I already held it here because I'm quite short compared to the model, so I had to hold my taper here so it doesn't allow me to lose some inches, so I measure properly. So I'm gonna go, this is her mini, this is her above the knee, this is her knee length, this is her below the knee, this is her midi. I'm holding it again because I'm so short. This is her ankle, and this is her floor length / maxi. Please remember that she's wearing heels, so it just depends on your preference. So measurement is basically a preference thing. When you know the particular style that you're trying to make, so you just kind of envision exactly where you want the probably sleeves to stop, or the skirt length to stop, or the dress length to stop. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned a lot from it. Thank you very much, and keep shopping seamstress.